All right, this is game number 7. Pirates are finally at home for the first time this season. Again, like before, though, this is only our 6th game being played. We're at a rain out we got to make up. I don't know when, at some point. But anyways, here we go. Top of the first.
I've been on my grind for years, and I'm out here grinding still. I need equity to sign the deal. I'm just trying to ball and live. 100 million.
I'll let you know if she's running, catcher. That's 3.
All right, so the Rebels send up 4 batters. They fly out, they get walked, they get struck out, and then they fly out again. That was the pitcher catching the first fly out, and the center fielder, number 28, she catches the last fly out for out number 3. And now the Pirates are coming up to bat.
Babs got hit. Pick that ball up. Get out, get out.
Let's go, Zoe. You got this.
Come on, Zoe.
Watch it. You got it.
I'm watching.
Good try.
Get up, better. Out. Yeah. Good job, Kelly.
Inside her. You get back.
All right, at the end of one, Pirates lead 1-0. So this game, we did not have our normal shortstop. We kind of shuffled defense around to make up for that. And she's also our leadoff hitter. So we moved number 22 up the bat and leadoff. She strikes out. We'll put 21 at second. She strikes out. Number 20 bats third. She gets a double and then 2 errors to score home on the same play. And then number 27 gets walked, but on the first pitch, number 14, number 27, there was a miscommunication. She says she was sent by the third base coach. First base coach called her back. She hesitated, and then she ended up getting picked off. So if she'd have committed one side or the other, she'd have been all right. But a little hesitation there got her picked off, and the catcher for the team, she has a really strong arm. So, yeah, she got her picked off at first. And their first baseman's really good, too. So them two working together got her out. And that's where we got here. But we did score 1. We lead this game, which is the first time we've been leading against this team in a while, I believe. We may have led for a moment in the last game, but they outplayed us for sure. So we got a 1-0 lead going into the second. And so just so that you can tell, I am trying to avoid copyright strikes on my YouTube channel here because I've had several of them from softball games because the background music is picked up, and I guess YouTube thinks I'm sharing music illegally because it hears the music in the background. So just something that comes with this. It does that when I do Jeep rides with the radio as well. So anyways, I'm trying to talk over it and mute it down to find a way to edit it out. But here we go. Looks like we're about to start. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking because here we go.
Alright, so take it.
You need this, you need this. Go.
From the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
One time.
It's on the time. There's a clock at it. You usually get that. Go Pirates! They usually get that.
There you go. Good hit.
Alright, Marley, take it. Ready a second.
I can tell that money's got you working. We've been talking for so long. Now we're finally heading closer.
There's Shelby. There's Shelby.
One more.
Yeah, she's second.
It ain't even my birthday, but I can ball if I want. It ain't even my birthday, but I can ball if I want to. Pull up on cars if I want to. How about that? Threw that on in my jumpsuit. Go. Just do what I say and I love you.
Shelby back there.
This ball is popped foul just over to first baseman. The problem there, it's not an error, but she didn't even run for the ball. She looked at it and walked. We just pointed that out to her right there. This is our fill-in first baseman here, not a normal first baseman. Our normal first baseman is playing shortstop in this game. So that was, we already told her, not a good play. So she knows now. She shouldn't do it again.
One more, Hurricane.
Come on.
Got it. Just straighten it out. All the way around.
All right, so second baseman gets there, which was a good play to even get there, and she gets the ball, but unfortunately, she lost the ball somehow. I don't know how. That's an error, E4 on the second baseman there. She made a really good hustle to get there, but somehow or another just dropped the ball.
I don't do the most, but I do a lot.
You done good, Shelby.
I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like pop.
You got this picture. Alright. No, see, that's the way you threw it away last time. Sorry. That's what happened last time. Come on.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Thank you. That rock's behind the tag. Good job, Kat.
Ball, two strikes.
One more right here.
Hello.
It's the same thing as before. I love the try there. It's a good thing to try. We're not going to get better at doing that if we don't try it. I'm not even sure who put the error on. It was a bad throw from third base, but it was a catchable throw. The catcher was a little late getting her glove out there, but she had to really stretch out to get it anyways. I'm really putting that on the catcher at the moment. It really was on both of them. I'm still undecided. So either way, it was an error, but I love the try. Definitely, God, it's just these rainouts. We need to practice that so much more, and we just have not been able to.
Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Sir, do work. Work 6 of like right. It's on sight.
Great play from the catcher there. Gets the out and ends the inning. All right, I'm gonna talk over the music here. Keep the copyright hits down. So we gave up 3 walks in that inning, despite the strikeout and the one hit in the air there. So run scored on the air on the second baseman there. That could have held. I think one was going to score regardless, but we should have held that ball, got that runner out there. Probably would have held that other runner at third, and only one run was scored there. Then later on, attempted pickoff from the catcher in third. We never really got to practice that a whole lot with them too. And then we got the next one, so the catcher made a good diving play there. The first baseman not getting the ball on foul territory, that she may not have caught it, but she should at least hustle and got in position. If you don't catch it, you don't catch it. That's fine, but no hustle there. Problem I'm running into here is that we haven't practiced all season. I've mentioned every game, but we had 10 scheduled practices this preseason. We got in 1. Everything else got rained out except for the 2 over fall break or winter break in February. We couldn't get everybody there because everybody was on vacations. And it's just, we start the season. we're players short. Every single Saturday, we're missing players. I'm pulling players. We're playing with people not in the correct positions. So we practice them, and then people don't come. We got to shuffle everybody around to fill in holes, and it's just Saturday games have been rough this whole season. Weather's been getting everything. Opening week got rained out. It's just really hard to teach these girls how to do this when we can't get them all together, mostly because of rain. Sometimes there'll be scheduling conflicts. That's why we train them all to play at different spots on the field. But rain's been our biggest enemy. We just haven't been able to get them, and you can tell it. You see all these defensive errors. That's a lack of practice. That's a lack of cohesion, not being able to get everybody together on the field at the same time. So anyways, I'm just talking the field of space, the music here, and the music's over. We're coming out at the bat. It is the bottom of the second inning.
Let's go, Zoe. You got this. Keep your eye on the ball. Take a deep breath.
Number 14 here, one of two new players on our team, and she made a base running mistake there. Number one, she looked over her shoulder at the throw, which slows you down. But number two, she did not run through first base. When the umpire sees that, you're essentially giving up first base. You're saying, hey, I'm beat. The umpire's going to call you out every time. So you got to make it a close play. You got to give yourself a chance. You got to run through first base. Learn that lesson, please. Pirates going forward, y'all need to run through first base.
Get it. Run. Good.
Come on, Shelby.
Let's go, Shelby.
On second, please, steal. Come on, Shelby.
A big RBI triple there for the second baseman. Brings us back to within one run. It is 3-2.
It does have 14 a year.
Number 3 gets a pop fly. Unfortunately caught by the third baseman. That is 2 at-bats in a row that girl has been robbed of a base hit. But she's making contact. She's putting the ball in play. Proud of her. I like seeing her keep going doing it. She'll get one past them eventually. So just keep on making contact and you'll get a base hit. All right, number 11 here is going to pop this ball up just on the edge of fair foul line here. Not sure which side it was called on, but the thing I did not like here was that she did not run for several seconds before she realized the ball went fair. So you should just run on contact if you're not sure. mean, if you know for sure the ball goes foul, I can understand not running then, but you got to run on contact if you're not absolutely certain. That ball looked like it was about to land fair. It could have rolled fair, and that would have been an easy base hit. Hey, by the way, good play from their pitcher there. That was a awesome catch. That's hard to run a ball down that far and make the catch. So good play for the Rebels. The good news is with that big triple and that big base hit earlier in the inning, we just tied the ball game back up. Pirates are back in it. It is tied at 3. Again, here with the music going, let's talk about some stuff here while I'm muting the audio, and we got to fill the dead space here. We sent 5 batters up to the plate. You realize all 5 batters made contact with the ball. The first one grounded out. The second one got a single. Third one got a triple. Next one flew out. Next one flew out. That is 5 straight batters making contact with the ball. That's what we need. We're putting the bat to the ball. We got to do that more. You know, we've focused so much on defense these past few practices we've had midweek because we were sloppy out there on defense. And so we started working heavily on defense practice, and we've just completely sacrificed offensive practice in order to do it. And unfortunately, this team, which was at the beginning of the season scoring 11, 12, 13 runs a ball game, we've fallen down to the past 3 games scoring less than 5. Now, we're going to score more than that this game, but we're not scoring as many runs as we used to. We're not getting many hits as we used to. The past 2 games, we've only gotten 2 hits in each game. So this game, we're going to get a few more than that. But anyways, that being said, we're going to have some offense practice coming up. We got to get these bats back alive here. I mean, let's say we got to get this team playing more like a team. We're showing a lot better moments than what we used to have, but there are still some errors happening that just don't need to happen. We don't need to give these simple plays back. I say making mistakes on aggressive plays, stuff like that. I get that. You know that those are going to happen. Those are okay because you get better on those plays. But these old small simple ones, we don't need to be doing that. But anyways, hey, here comes the batter. I can stop talking now. We are going to the top of the 3rd, tied at 3.
No, I feel I'm a beast. Right there. No, I'm not my movement. Look, Angie. Go to the truck. Hey, yeah. Come on. One more. Oh, what? Oh, okay.
I can't wheel down there. If I wheel down there, I'm going to car. Paint up there. Oh, smack. Get in! Get in! Go in, Shelby!
So big hit there for their second baseman, who's also pitching today. Thing to point out there, though, our right fielder got beat on that play. That ball was popped a mile in the air, and for some reason she ran to the infield. I have no idea what she was thinking. I guess lack of experience, but I do want to point out our center fielder there, number 28. That girl came from center field, backed that play up, pulled the ball out of the fence, and threw it in. Now, granted, it hit him to the bases out as an infield home run. But good play there by number 28 in center field, catching the ball in right field. All right, a big pop-up here just on the edge of the outfield. The center fielder calls everybody off. She just quite can't get it. She gets it on one hop, though, throws it in the second, and holds the third baseman for the Rebels to a single. We actually, from dugout, thought nobody called that. And then I just got home and talked to the shortstop, since she lives with me, and she was able to tell me that the center fielder called off the infield and almost had it. She got it on one hop. So, center fielder, number 28 there. Good play. I like that. Keep going for it. Keep playing aggressive. Don't worry about the fact you didn't make the catch. Keep on going for those.
They're in the very back. And you're in the back door.
Come on.
Right there.
All right, here. So the catcher lost track of the situation. I believe she must have thought the bases were loaded because I was running on third. But that was a drop third strike. She should have just thrown the ball to first, got the easy out, and the inning would have been over. But she had just lost track of the situation because she made the correct play if bases were loaded. Bases were not loaded. I guess that's technically an E2. So yeah, I just heard the catcher saying there. She did get confused. Kind of what I figured. I mean, it was she made the diving play that she usually makes when bases are loaded there. So it's all right. We keep on playing.
What do you want to do with my hand? She got to come up here.
Okay, make contact, Charlotte. You're ready. Big hit.
I didn't even know like this. It's got lemon juice. Take his own sweet tea.
You got to sit down. Hold on. One more.
Come on, please, guys. Play first.
All right, it's number 12 for the Rebels there. She beats the throw. That's our shortstop's got a really good arm there, number 27. That little girl, number 12, can run. She is fast, and so she just outran our shortstop's arm because any other runner, she'd have had that runner out at first. But either way, that girl's just fast, and we couldn't outrun her. We couldn't outthrow her run, I guess is how you'd say that. All right, here we go.
How about you go ahead?
All right, so pop fly out in the right field, and once again, the right fielder overruns it. Just barely this time. I think she actually did get the glove to the ball, just couldn't catch it. It just went just over her head. But once again, number 28, playing center field, is backing it up. Fields the ball in right field, gets the ball back in, but unfortunately, that was the 5th run scored. That is the mercy rule, 5 runs this inning. We should have held them. We should have had them 3 runs ago. We've had 2 chances to end this inning already, and we couldn't get it done on defense. So go all the way back to that drop third strike. We would have held them at 5 runs. Right now they have 8 runs. And defense is dropping us behind here. Let's say the very next batter gets on base with a fast run. I guess that really wasn't a defensive mistake on us. It's just the fact that she just runs fast. But this is a game where, honestly, we played good enough to win this game. We are beating ourselves right now. So, anyways, it's the end of the inning. We are now trailing 8-3. You know, it sounds like this half inning they did not play the music in between. But either way, we'll point out that I don't know if you've noticed the colors. So, whenever we're doing the end of the innings and the scores and all that, the Pirates colors this year are purple and yellow. The team we're playing right now, the Rebels, they're that little baby blue. Actually, technically they're red too. But even if you notice when we played what was the other teams we played? Monroe County, and we played the team in Jackson. You know, whenever I do the top and bottom of the innings and all stuff like that, I'm using the team colors. So when the Rebels come on the bat, I'm putting baby blue, top of whatever inning it is. When the Pirates are batting, I'm putting purple, that, you know, bottom or top or whatever inning we're in that time. And I've actually been doing that all season. So usually I don't talk and fill in the dead space in between the innings because we don't have music playing. But when we play this team, they have the girl who played first base for us last season. Her mom plays music. So we go back and have to talk over and kind of block the sound of the music out. Hey, guess what? Here we go, new inning. Number 22 at the bat. We're back top of our lineup.
Stay down there.
Good eye.
If you keep going right, I'm not going to do it. If it's all right there, I do not want it.
All right, so this time one of our batters was hit by the pitch, and I once again had to come up to the first base and like, hey, how did you just get on base? I just looked down there and you were in. Why are we now taking third here? Oh my God, I can't believe we didn't take third there. Anyways, I'm just sitting there, coming up to her. I was like, hey, how'd you get on base? She's like, oh, I got hit by the pitch. I didn't see it. I looked down for a second. That's the second time this game I've missed that. Oh yeah, and a hit by the pitch is dead ball. That's why we didn't steal third. Ball was dead.
I always do, and they got this thing way up there, but I still do. I'm used to having to jump all the way for a ball. Oh, that's the way we had to do it. I've caught them out there, out there, leap hops and everything. Look how cute that
All right, so that would be an E2 on their catcher, kind of the same play we made in a previous game. Looked like she missed the throw back to the pitcher, so that empties out second and third for us. Pirates now trailing 8-5. We just scored 2 more runs. All right, defensive errors are spreading faster than COVID out here. Their first baseman either made the error or their second baseman. I couldn't tell if it was a bad throw or a bad catch. But either way, we just emptied out the bases on an attempted pickoff there on a steal from first to second. So that's another run scored. Now trailing 8-6. All right, it's number 27 batting here. I thought that pitch hit her from the dugout. In a previous game, she got hit by a pitch. She tried to play it off like she didn't, but the umpire said, no, you got hit. Go take first base. Because she didn't want to get walked. She wanted to get a hit. I thought she did the same thing there, but I guess the ball really didn't hit her. It just bounced off the dirt.
It's not meant to lay flat. If it lays flat, then it's going to work.
Y'all ready, girl?
Hey, girls, let's get ready.
Good framing by their catcher there. That ball was just off the plate, but it was close. So that was strike 3. 27 just got her first strikeout in a month and a half. Been a long time since she's been struck out. Went down looking.
There goes her. See, that thing's way up there. Get the ball.
Run fast.
No, don't complain. I don't like shit.
Free from the ball.
Yep. I don't like the butt. I don't like butt. It's moved to be like that, girl.
Guys, it's Zoe! Sorry, guys, it's Zoe.
Hold on.
Alright, good swing.
Good dude, you got it. Just watch it.
You guys doing anything well? Straighten it out, Zoe. You got this.
Don't wear butt stuff, okay?
Alright, good on.
Good.
Don't swing if it's a ball. You got this. Trust your instinct. What you gonna do, turn your phone?
Way to walk, Zoe, way to walk.
I leave both of them alone. I just don't hit. Hustle, girl, hustle. Women, ain't she?
Yeah. Hold your hand. Hold all of this, okay? You need okay. Don't worry about that ball. I'm trying to do
Good count. Good count.
Hey, what work with it? What's up? Hey, let's go, Shelby.
Come on, Shelby!
Come on, Shelby.
I thought she was gonna switch. She gonna jump up. She would
It's close, tattoo it. Low, way low.
Watch it, baby girl. Be there, baby.
Come on, Shelby.
Good.
Better hold it. Let it hold it.
2-2.
Get out. Get out.
Look out.
Anything close, Shelby. Anything close. You have to take the plate.
Nothing high.
Take your plate, Shelby.
Good eye, good eye.
Yeah, Shelby, let her battle back.
Keep holding.
Time.
All right, number 3 here. She's been just 2-3 bats in a row, putting contact on the ball, putting the ball in play. Getting a little pep talk over here, get some advice for hitting the ball in play here. We got bases loaded. We got a chance to really bust this game out right here and score some runs. So that's what's going on over there on the side.
I don't know about that. I don't like to walk.
All right, Bounce, go.
He said if the bear is taking him hands
Still ain't gonna run.
He wants it to run.
I'm gonna put off as many rounds as I can. They gonna go.
Hey, you already told me that you shoot by like me. Nothing high.
His ankle close. You gotta take it. He was out there and wear that. They hit for sure around this area.
Looks like I shot at that snake.
Get in.
There you go.
Good job, Zoe.
Doing good.
Watch the ball all the way through. You got it, man. You got it. Good eye.
He's out there right now.
I'll work on it.
Hey, how are you? Look out!
We were out.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
No, we were out here in August where we got to go home. We should do it over a few hours.
Wait, you want that empty steering wheel?
That was a great thing.
You got it, bud? Good? You got this. Watch the ball.
All right, so that is the end of the 3rd inning. We sent our entire lineup up this inning, this half inning, I should say. We got a walk, a strikeout, a walk, a strikeout, a ground out. So, hits. We got walked quite a few times. We didn't get any good hits this inning. We did get a ground out, though. That was good there. But we scored 4 and leave 1 stranded. We should have got that last batter in. Or the last runner in. We had kept the game tied. Either way, going into 4th now, trailing by 1. All right, so here we are adjusting our defense again coming out. So, again, like I said, our normal shortstop's not in this game. So what we decided to do here, originally I moved my first baseman to shortstop. She's my 2nd best shortstop on the team. I think the difference there, she has a better arm than our usual shortstop, but our normal shortstop's got better feet. That's kind of the difference between the two. One's got better footwork, one has better arm strength. And so they're really pretty close to each other, but I usually let the other one play shortstop and 27 plays first. So in this game, we've put 27 back on first base. We have put number 11 at shortstop, which is definitely not her position. We have put number 20 on 3rd because we've got to control these rundowns. We got to get these outs over there. So that's what's going on over there. 20 is actually, I think 20 might have been at 3rd in the last inning. I may not have corrected scoring here. Either way, she started third, went to first, went back to third. And then we had number 11 playing third for an inning. And, yeah, it just we got to move everybody around, trying to find the right fit. Again, with infielders not playing. We've had so many games this season where we have our infielders not playing games. So, makes it difficult, but that's what we're doing. And I don't think they're playing music again, are they? You might notice in this voice of me, this is the second game in a row that I am doing the editing like way after when I normally go to bed. You probably hear my voice. I'm extremely tired. So my voice is getting way scratchier. And, yeah, I'm wore out. Anyways, this stuff's fun. I love this softball game is so much fun. But I'm beat. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to get this game finished edited so I can get some sleep. Lord. And I'm just filling up dead space here. Waiting to see what's happening here. So 22 is still pitching. We're actually going to swap 22 and 20 here in a couple batters. 22 is going to walk 2 batters in a row. Let's see. No, she gets a hit and a walk. And then after that, I pull her out. So then we put number 20 in to pitch the rest of the game. I was actually going to put 27 in again this game. Number 20 wasn't even going to be in the game at this point, but she stayed. And so I'll let her pitch, and we'll put 27 in another one. Hey, here we go. Top of the fourth.
Just do what I say and I love you, okay? I get this from my own.
Thank you. Oh, good try, Shelby.
Oh, she almost did.
Good.
All right, this is the pitcher change I was talking about. Number 22 here has seen the entire lineup for the other team twice. I didn't want to leave her up here a third time, so I'm putting number 20 in, see if we can get a little better result, which honestly, it really went about the same. It didn't really make much of a difference. 22 pitched a good game. We planned on changing pitchers last inning and putting number 27 in, but we did not. So we ended up putting number 20 in instead. 27 stays at first, 22 to third. We're going to get a couple strikeouts. We'll end the inning on strikeouts, but they're going to score a couple runs before we do. So I think we're going to give up 3 in this inning. Only 1 against her. We already got 2 runners on base. She's going to strike out several more, and I think let 1 more runner get on base, or maybe 2 more runners get on base. But either way, yeah, they're going to score a couple runs here. I'm just talking and filling in dead space while she's warming up here. All right, no sense listening to me cough. You'll know she's playing again when she starts pitching. All right, I'm bored just watching this. So the reason why I'm having to watch the entire thing is that normally on the games, I just upload all the clips. GoPro cuts the video into 11-minute clips, which is why you see it flash every now and then in the field. Looks like it moves a little bit. I recrop the screen to try to make it match up on the 11-minute clips. In this game, for whatever reason, GoPro put the clips in the wrong order. Like, I'm having to delete clips, add clips, and move stuff around. It's making it a headache to edit this. So I have to actually watch the entire game through in all these moments here. So that's why I'm doing these little voiceovers in between when there's no music. I'm having to watch the entire thing. But here we go. Number 20's first pitch.
Y'all got got 6:30 left.
Ooh, get one, get one!
I'm climbing up on you.
Good. Coming.
They're needy. It's only been 5 business Then he can't see the work they're putting in front of him. That's like, even her boat won't.
Reno! Shelby's different. She can't see full off. Working far out.
Got it, Emma.
Oh, strike. Really? Yeah. Just up and down.
It's up and down.
One more out. That's too much.
I'm just trying to volunteer. 100 men on column deals. I'm the boss, pay all the bills. I'm the golden child for real. How I finish with that will. I've been on my grind for years.
How did you text messages on the stage when you were doing it in the living room? That did not work. Anything like that, you get so much better on stage. Because I'm scared on stage. That makes you do better? Yeah.
You need to be scared all the time.
You did really good. I didn't even say my message.
They already started this one.
Oh, he was on the weekend and forgot it outside.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Found it.
You had got to get you.
Found what?
When we did back to yeah, I know.
Two more.
Yeah, I made breakfast burritos.
You missed that one.
I know. Hey, I thought you said that.
One more.
Oh, look, so you had to go back to the yeah. You could have ate out on the fish. Oh, one more. Yeah, she had sauce in it.
This is easy.
Egg, Ronnie.
Whoa.
Mom, give me a coffee. There it goes. Bring them all home. Hey, you say, hey, caffeine works on
It started from the bottom, now we're here.
She got hit! They have to go home.
It's a horse, that doesn't count.
Horse run! Sophia got hit, so I'm not out.
No, Sophia got hit. Both of them got hit. Yeah, both got hit.
You don't have me like that because I tried to helmet and then it hit her. She was on me to tag her.
All right, the umpire is running this game by himself here. He did not see the ball hit the player. She took off the first like it did. He looks at me like, what in the world just happened? I'm looking at him like, I don't know. She took off first. She said the ball hit her. I was like, I didn't see it. And he's like, I didn't see it either. I was like, well, she said it did. And then he went out and asked the pitcher, and my pitcher said, yeah, it hit her. And then obviously I'm watching the game right now on YouTube, and the ball did hit her. You can't see the ball hit her, but you can see it take a different jump. So clearly it hit her back right foot. So he made the right call, but he come out and clarified that's what happened. Then he come over and asked me, and then we got the scorebook right, and then we kept on playing. That walked in a run. It is now, they got 10 runs scored now, I believe. Here we go.
The time's run out. What can I do?
One ball, two strikes.
One more strike.
All right, good job.
All right, so on one hand, the pitcher change was effective. We got 3 strikeouts, no hits, but unfortunately, it looks like we hit 2 or 3 batters. So that doesn't help when you walk the bases loaded and knock batters in to score runs. So we gave up 4 runs. Either way, good move because the batters have seen that one pitcher 2 times through. I think a 3rd time through, they'd have been crushing the ball off of her. So we still made the right move swapping pitchers. It just sucks that we hit 2 batters or 3 batters, however many we hit. And then that reloaded the bases. I walked a bunch of runs in, gave them 4. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th now. Time has expired. So once we get our chance to end the inning here, the ball game will be over. Whether we win or lose, this is it. Come up for the Pirates. Alrighty, so we are back to playing music again in between innings. So I'm going to talk again about nothing, apparently, because I have nothing to talk about. Hey, I'm watching the Braves game. We just lost the game in overtime for the Braves. So at least I think we lost. We're really not watching it very closely. It's just playing in the background. I made it in the game here. Hey, here's another good thing I'm trying to do here. If you notice, I'm trying to crop the game to where you can see the scoreboard. I'm trying to not to crop it where you can see the base coaches because I don't want to. Well, granted, they don't throw signs; they do calls, numbers, but still, try to play a game honest and fair as I can, and not show the base coaches on the screen because you don't want to see them throwing signs. But I am trying to crop it to where you can see the scoreboard. I really wish they'd move the scoreboard farther over to the right, though. It's right on the foul line. It really messes with me filming it. But when they build these fields and they set stuff up, they do not care about my filming. So, not their concern. That's why it's that way. But I like that I can see the scoreboard on the camera. And because when I watch this, I get these edited, I get them uploaded. No, they're in 4K. So I'll play them on my TV, which is 55 inches. And I can read the scoreboard on my TV. So I'll go back sometimes, we get some downtime, whatever. I'll watch the games on my TV. So that's all right about to play. So, all right, that's enough talking for now. Here we go. Bottom of the 4th. Chance for the Pirates to come back.
All right, Scarlett. Yes, Scarlett. All right, Scarlett. 2 more, just like that. Scarlett. Come on, you got this. Scarlett.
Get up.
You probably got lean in.
It made the unsweet tea good.
Scarlett.
All we needed. I'd rather have unsweet tea than that. Go,
I use that lid for it.
Knock it out in the park.
Go, 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 go.
Oh my God.
What?
Yep. Argue with it.
All right, so if you understand what happened here, the runner here coming from third slid head first into home, and she's called out for that. You're not allowed to slide head first into a base in rec softball. You can slide head first back to a base. I'm over here with the umpire. I'm trying to appeal that she was not taking home. She was in a pickle, running back and forth, and that should maybe that wouldn't justify as a head first slide because it wasn't for stealing a base, it was to get out of the pickle. He wasn't buying that, so she's out at home, basically. That's short of it. And so now I'm going to go over here and tell the scoreboard keeper, or the scoreboard operator, I'm the bookkeeper, the scoreboard operator to take the run off the board. It didn't count. So, and there we go. Now we go on with the game.
All right, Scarlett. Yes! There it is!
You got this.
Let the coaches call the game.
Yes, Scarlett, 2 more.
Because she already was in the middle of the play. But she dropped the ball, so.
Yeah, she dropped the ball.
Watch out!
Clear it up. Keep your eye on the ball.
This umpire just
Almost. On time.
All right, Scarlett.
Go.
Yeah, they have a truck out there.
Go down.
Watch it, Bella. Scarlett, you got this.
Good cut, good cut.
Heads up.
That dude wasn't even paying attention to that. That was good. That was a hole.
Good eye. All right, let's rally this back. Let's get this rally started, Zoe. Come on. Offside.
Go, Scarlett. You got this. All right, deep breath.
Offside.
Another good framing by their catcher. That ball was nowhere near strike.
Go, Scarlett. 2 more.
Good eye. Come on, Zoe. All right, let's go, Zoe. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep your eye on the ball. Take a deep breath.
There it is. 2 more.
All right.
No pressure.
You got
Yes,
this.
Scarlett. 1 more, Scarlett.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the bar.
There it is.
Good.
All right, so Pirates lose this one. We get the leadoff batter on for the inning. She gets tagged out going for home. Like I said, that was a head-first slide situation. It is against the rules. I thought maybe, I didn't think it, but I had my fingers crossed. Maybe there was an exception for when it's a pickle, not an actual legit straight-up play. There was not. So she was out at home. We did not score a run. Next batter struck out. Next two batters got walked. And the last batter struck out with 2 runners on. So that was it. I mean, we ran out of batters there. So we lose this one, 7-11. We were in it all the way to the end. Several errors. We lost it on a couple of errors. We hit some batters we shouldn't have hit when we were pitching. A couple extra balls. I mean, we were in this game. Any one of those things going the right way could have saved this. Actually, when I was talking to the team after the game, they were blaming the out at home because it was fresh. It was the most recent thing that happened. But it's like, I told all them, like, hey, look, we lost this game way before that out at home base in the 4th inning. We walked batters we shouldn't have walked. We hit batters we shouldn't have hit pitching. We made errors and let people get on during at-bats, let them advance bases when we should have ended innings and protecting, just letting them get 2 or 3 extra runs every inning off defensive errors. Base running errors, we had 2 of them. That's a slide at home. That's a base running error. The tag out at first earlier in the game, that was a base running error. Do we have another base running error? That's the only 2 I can remember off the top of my head. No, we got somebody out at first. I think that was a ground out. Oh, we had somebody not run through first. That's what it was. So, yeah, a lot of that. It's kind of what happened. So we're going to go pull the stats together over here. But either way, that's it for Game 7. We have lost. I'll share the team stats here in just a second. And we got a week off till we play another game. We're going to have 2 practices this week to work on this stuff. So, all right, here we go. Let's get the game stats ready. On offense, we have 23 plate appearances. We scored 7 runs, left 4 runners on base. We had 3 hits, 9 walks, 6 strikeouts, 1 hit by pitch. Let's see. Numbers 2, number 20, number 28 get hits. Number 22, number 27, number 20 each drew 2 walks. Number 2, number 28, number 14 each got 1 walk. Number 2, number 20, number 28, number 14, number 22, number 21 all scored runs. Number 2 gets an RBI triple. 8 times we put the ball into play, and their defense held us to only 3 hits. So there were 5 other times we were making contact with the ball and not getting hits out of it. So I'm glad we were attacking the ball. We can improve that. We can work in the cages, get that better. Our team batting average for the game was a .231. Our team OPS was a 1.027. We had a 54% contact rate. We were putting the bat to the ball. We just didn't always get on base. A couple times we didn't run through first, again, as we've done in several games. So let's go on to the pitching stats. For pitching, number 22 got to start the game, and she pitched for 3 innings and 2 batters in the 4th. She faced 20 batters. She gave up 3 hits and 10 runs, but only 2 of those runs were earned. Most of them were off of errors. She had 6 walks and 6 strikeouts. She threw 78 pitches. She was about 50-50 for strikes to balls. Our relief pitcher there was number 20. She pitched that last inning. She faced 7 batters, gave up 0 hits, gave up 1 run, 2 walks, but really killed us was the 2 hit batters. She did get 3 strikeouts, but the 2 hit batters walked in 2 runs. She threw 31 pitches, but she had only 39% strikes. So the difference there with the 2 pitchers is one is control and location, and the other one is speed. And unfortunately, the speed one knocked in a couple extra runs by hitting the batters. And unfortunately for our one with the control, we didn't play defense behind her. Same thing as last Saturday's game. We don't play defense behind them. The opposing team here, the Rebels, they had a .176 batting average, a .658 OPS, and a 47% contact rate on the ball. Again, statistically, we outplayed them. Just the defensive errors beat us. Let's go on to defense stats. All right, we had 2 flyouts. The pitcher, number 22, got 1 of them, and center fielder, number 28, got 1. Number 21, catcher, gets a runner out at home. Number 21 and number 27 get it out with a drop third strike. However, the next batter reaches on a drop third strike. We did notice several times the entire field moving on defense. That is something we worked on in practice heavily. We noticed it in this game. I think only one time I saw him not moving, and that was right after right field made an error, and I think she was still mad about the error because later on in the game she was moving fine after that. So then Let's see. Oh, also number 28 made several plays backing up other positions, so she had a really good day out there in center field. And if I have time here, I'm going to go over this here in a second. But the third inning especially, we had 2 E9s. That'd be right field. We had 2 drop third strikes. One of them reached first base, and we cleared the bases out every time we made these errors. And we could have held them at that point in the game to only one run scored at the end of the third, and they had 8 runs scored. So there are 7 runs at the end of the third inning scored off of our errors. Again, they got on base, so they can't score if they don't get on base. So obviously we can do better and limit them getting on base in the first place. But when they get on base, we gotta make these errors. We gotta get them out. So I'm about to go over a recap here of what could have been had we played this game correctly, if I got time. All right, so focusing heavily on defense here. In the first inning, we played defense. We faced 4 batters. We get a fly out to the pitcher, a walk, a strikeout, then a fly out to center field to end the half. That was number 28 there. We also saw the plate 4 times. We opened with back-to-back strikeouts, then a double. Last batter gets walked, but gets caught stealing on just being indecisive on base running there, and we ended up leading that inning 1-0. Second inning, we walked the bases loaded with 1 strikeout. We don't pursue an easy fly out for out number 2. With the next, and what happens, the next batter ends up striking out. So we could have shut them out that entire inning. So then that batter, that fly out, gets to keep batting. She then gets a ground out to second, but the second baseman, the ball goes right through her glove. And instead of getting that second out there for our second opportunity, she ends up being safe and 2 runs score. Now we make an error on a pickle, we make a bad throw, and that scores another run for that team. Next batter, which was that strikeout, ends up being only our second out, even though it's possibly our 4th out at that point. And then finally, that first batter that got on base that never should have in the first place gets tagged out at home trying to steal home. So, we gave up 3 runs there, and we could have held them to 0. On offense, that second inning there, the good thing there is all 5 of our batters hit the ball on the play. We had a ground out, a single, a triple, and 2 flyouts. We score 3 runs, so we could be leading 3-0 at the end of the second inning. Instead, we're tied at 3. Now the third inning, this is where it gets worse. We open with a strikeout and a walk. Then a pop fly to the right field, which should be out number 2, becomes an E9 and an inside the park home run. Next batter singles on a pop fly to short center. I think that was going to drop no matter what. A really good center fielder could have caught it, but that ball kind of dropped right between all of them. And in a perfect game, I believe on that play, that walk from the second batter scores, and we lose the shutout. So this is the point where I'm giving them their first run that they legit won, not off of our bad defense. And then we drop third strike for out number 2. We miss the next drop third strike. She gets on first base on an E2. That's where the catcher, that's the play where she drove on home plate and forgot the situation and tried to prevent a run coming in from home when she should have threw the ball to first. Situational awareness. We just lost track of what the play was there. Then number 12 knocks in a run. Number 26 has a pop fly in right field for out number 4, and it's another E9. Empties the bases again. They now have 8 runs, but we had the opportunity in this inning to hold them to 1 run. We could have even held them 3 or 4 runs if we lit either one of those. We still have 2 errors, and we still can hold them to 4 runs this inning for the game. But instead, we're up to, we're now, we're trailing 8-7 now. Instead of leaving 7-1, 7-3, or 7-4, we're now trailing 8. So that's really what killed us there. On offense, our first 7 batters are 6 walks and a strikeout, and the strikeout was on ball number 4. And the first 2, she swung at the first 2, missed them. And for ball 4, he called the strike. That ball was way over strike zone. Then we get a strikeout looking and a ground out. We left all them runners stranded on base. And, we scored 4, but I liked the last batter there, number 11. She attacked the ball right at the first pitch, hit a ground ball, but she got thrown out, and 2 runners get stranded on base. So, again, we're trailing 8-7 now. I'm not going to go back on the offense, what could have been, because we got what we got. But we could have gotten more than that, but we got 4. But the defense side, that was bad. Now we go to the 4th inning. So in the 4th inning, we open up to a single to number 34 and a walk. We swap pitchers at this point. The runners on first and third. Number 34 ends up scoring on a wild pitch. We walk the bases loaded with 2 outs, and then we hit the next two batters back to back, walked in 2 more runs. We finally get a third strikeout ending the inning. So, I mean, we just walked in 3 more runs there. And then for our side on offense, we get 3 runners on base. But the first batter to lead off makes an error with a head first slide. And then after that call, I think the umpire's ready to get the game over. He gets a really wide strike zone. And we get our next 2 batters on base on walks. But we did get 1 strikeout. Then we get 2 batters on base with walks. And then our last batter goes down swinging. Because we done told him at this point, we've noticed he is calling anything close to strike. I mean, if it's anywhere near the strike zone, it's a strike then. So she goes down swinging, we lose the game. We fail to score any runs there. Our only opportunity at that point was to tie the game back up. I mean, we could have scored all 5 runs and won it, but we were trying to get the game at least tied. Just go back to especially the 3rd inning. I mean, we had errors in the 2nd that cost us a couple runs. We could have held them there. That limited 3 runs. We still would have lost the game with just limiting 3. But at any point in this game, we go back and hold any of these errors, we win this game. And we can take 2 base running errors and get 2 more runs off of that. And the other team had the same thing. We did score 2 runs off of their errors too. So it happens. The other team made errors. They didn't play a perfect game either. But, man, it sucks that we can't catch fly balls. We lose track of the situation. Make an error where our second baseman doesn't field the ball, and we just needed to hold 1 or 2 of those from happening. We could have lived with 2 or 3 errors in this game and still won, but we just had too many. And it was so close to have this game able to win and lose it. It really sucks. I hate it for this team that we didn't get to win this game. But hopefully we got another game with this team in a week. So we get a chance to redeem ourselves and win another game. So schedule coming up here, we got a week with no games. We're going to hold some practices this week, clean this stuff up. And unfortunately, looking at the schedule, we're going to play half our season in 7 days. So when we come back after this week off, we're going to have 7 days of 5 or 6 games. I can't remember how many it is exactly. So, yeah, we're about to play a whole lot of games in a very short amount of time. And then as soon as that stretch ends, we go right into playoffs brackets. And it's looking like we're going to be the number 3 team. Either way, at the end of this season, no matter what happens, we're going to be in the playoffs no matter what, because all 3 teams will make the playoffs. So that's what we're looking forward to. That's what's coming up. There will be no softball videos for about a week or so. There's going to be a very big Jeep video coming out next Friday, so be on the lookout for that one. And then there'll be a whole lot of softball stuff going on for the next 2 weeks, with probably 5 regular season games coming up in 1 week. And then we're going to turn right around and go through playoff brackets, which will be several teams together. And then we go into All-Stars, which is going to be tryouts and evaluations. And then we'll see who makes the All-Stars team. I think my kid, number 27 here, has got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team. So I might be tied up with All-Stars all during the summer too. So we'll see how this goes. But in the meantime, that's it for this one. Game number 7's in the books. It is another loss. I just realized I never announced the game ball. So number 2 got the game ball. She actually had 3 games in a row that she had game ball opportunities and didn't get it. This game she finally does. She gets the big triple in the 2nd that either tied it back up or gave us the lead. I forget which one it was now. But several games in a row making big plays. I also wanted to note, because it was a really hard decision, number 28 also made some good plays. She had a big catch in center field, and she had a single. And also noted that she was backing up the plays that she's supposed to be backing up. Both E9s, she backed up the play and threw the ball in. And on the E4, she backed the play up and threw the ball in. So, again, those aren't game-worthy moments. Those are more what you're supposed to be doing. But it was noted that she played way above where she had been playing in previous games, in previous seasons that I've had her. So she's really stepped up her defense that made a big impact in this game. Again, making plays she's supposed to make, but she made them. So a lot of times in previous seasons, if the ball got hit in the outfield in our team, it was not going to be good. So in this situation, if I got hit to her, it worked out. We were good. She had that play covered. Last season, I protested the teams being 14 players big. That's because I had to bench 4 players every inning, and the players in the outfield didn't get to develop. And I protested in the draft, and I said I'd rather play 3 teams of 8 players with only 2 outfielders than have to bench 4 players every single inning. Well, one of those players on that team is number 3, our right fielder. And one of the reasons why she's not making these plays, she ain't been able to play the game. last season she spent half the season benched because they forced me to take 14-player rosters. And I just didn't get to play her that much. And so that, I think, slowed her development down. And then missing some practices this season didn't help. So hopefully I can get that girl some more playing time and help her catch back up, because they really did her a disservice last season by making us have 14-player rosters. And she didn't get to play hardly any game time. So I want to defend her there for a second. So, because, I don't want her to get an unfair rap against her for making the 2 errors, because partly it ain't her fault. I mean, really, she had set a very big disadvantage up against her by having the big rosters in fall ball last year, which set her back for this season. So that's all I got. Let's go ahead and end this video.